this image you're looking at right now is what we're trying to get to. So, but the first thing we would do would be to take a meter reading. Steve's going to do that. Make a capture of it. See his hand in there.
F16.
Got F16. I pushed the button a little quickly. If you look at the meter, it actually says F0 right now, but it read F16. I took it before that. So we're going to start off at F16. I'm using the tethered interface. So let's take a shot at F16, just of our subject. No fill. Looking a little dark. What do you think?
Yeah, just a little bit. Let's try it brighter.
So go a little brighter. Go in small increments. See how the effect is. And zoom in. Looks pretty good, but still, let's explore a third of a stop brighter. You can always go back, but by going in small increments, looks a little better.
I like it. I like 14 too, so either one of those.
All right, well, let's build on 13. We can always go back to 14 once we get everything in place.
Sure.
All right, so Steve's going to put in the fill card. And the first position, we're just putting it parallel to the light, coming from the side to see what that effect is. What do you think, Steve?
Well, I can see the separation, but I still also see a very dark stripe.
Yeah. So if we bring the fill card in closer to make it appear bigger and more effective, we can deal with that stripe. So Steve has brought it in closer.
See how that looks?
Check this one out. Better. Still got a little bit of that dark stripe you were talking about.
Yeah, let's angle it and see if we can blend the highlight with the shadow.
It's a good idea. We're going to angle the fill card now, almost in a V shape with the light, making sure it doesn't come into the lens.
And we'll get it as close as we can.
Now we have a much better transition.
Yeah, that looks better.
Looks better. Now we have to deal with the loss of detail up here. What do you think?
Yeah, let's put a roof on it.
Okay, grab another reflector or a piece of foam core, and we're building that roof. Almost like we put this in a little light tent.
Okay, it's good.
All set. Now look at that detail. A lot better.
Nice.
Our owl's looking pretty good.
Want to check focus? Since we're close.
That looks pretty good there. It's a little soft maybe, but overall, depth of field looks very good. So even at F13, we're holding that. Now, if we weren't holding enough depth of field, you could go up ISO, go to 200, and then stop down.
You don't have to change light settings or anything. It's a great solution.
Now let's just go back to that 14 that we liked in the beginning. And it's getting close on separation. So we have to be somewhere in between those two. So let me just try this. If I go to ISO 125, it's not going to help me because I have to adjust the f-stop. But you can figure something out to make it a little bit lighter or a little bit darker to get the way you want.
And you know, I like F14. I think there's separation there. You might like a F13, but I think either one of those are really great results.
And let's try one more at F13. Does come more alive.
It does.
I think here,
Mm-hmm.
better separation.
Yep.
All right, so if your shot looks like this, you guys are doing great. And we're going to move on to the next video.